Arsenal want to reinforce Mikel Arteta's squad across the board, not just up front, with sporting director Andrea Berta now setting his sights on a Chelsea high earner. Arsenal transfer plans beyond talks for Benjamin Sesko. As things stand, when it comes to their striker search, the Gunners appear to be prioritizing a deal for RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko. Related Arsenal pull U-turn over selling £265,000 per week star aftershock twist. The Gunners are prepared to do something surprising. Arsenal are advancing in talks with the Slovenian over personal terms, according to Sky Germany's Florian Plettenberg, even if his price tag is proving complex due to a variable release clause. And there is even a possibility that Berta could end up having to pay around £84 million for him. That being said, while the 22-year-old appears to be one of Berta's main items on the to-do list this summer, Arsenal will have to tread carefully with regard to how much they end up splashing out on Sesko. Alongside the Leipzig sensation, Arsenal are attempting to finally wrap up a £51 million deal for Martin Zubimendi, which is proving far more complicated than initially thought this time last week. Despite reliable reports of a medical, BBC, and even Fabrizio Romano's famous "Here we go to the deal," Zubimendi himself has attempted to pour cold water over the transfer's advancement with confusing quotes. "My future? It will be a long summer. I don't know how it will end," said Zubimendi to Radio Nacional. "If Xabi Alonso calls me to join Real Madrid, I've always said Xabi is my idol, and it was a privilege to have him as my coach at La Real B. If he called me now, I don't want to talk about that hypothesis. I'd rather talk about the present. It would be disrespectful to talk about that while I'm on national team duty." I posted pics on a Spanish beach while rumors said I'm in London doing medical exams for Arsenal. Yes, I did that to make it clear those rumors were not true. As well as a new midfielder, which supporters are hopeful will be Zubimendi, Arsenal are in the market for a second-choice keeper. Arsenal hold explorative talks over deal for Kepa-Arrizabalaga. After missing out on Espanyol keeper Joan Garcia to Barcelona, £150,000 per week, Chelsea outcast Kepa-Arrizabalaga has emerged as an alternative. Berta could actually snap up a proven understudy to David Raya for just £5 million due to a release clause in his contract, which must have been written in when Kepa signed a one-year extension last year. Sky Sports reporter Luca Bendoni now claims that Arsenal have held explorative talks over a deal for Kepa as they pursue another keeper, and due to his meager exit clause, you can argue that this would be a snip. The Spaniard, called amazing for some of his performances on loan at Bournemouth last season, would arguably need to take a pay cut, but this is a move certainly worth considering from Berta's perspective.